All right, guys, just so you know, we have 56 days left of school. That's it. Okay. So for your homework for week 27, math, you have comparing fractions. Okay. For example, here you have 3/4, and here you have 5/6, and you have to use greater than, less than, or equal to. So it's 3/4 greater than 5/6, or 3/4 is less than 5/6, or is it equal to? Obviously, you're right. It's less than. So you're going to compare all those. And write any fraction that's less than 1/8. Okay. Your denominator has to be greater than 8. So, for example, an example would be 1/9. Okay. 1/10. Okay. It's kind of the opposite of, yes, you're right. 9 is greater than 8. But when the denominator is, when the numerator is 1, okay, the larger denominator is actually a lesser fraction. And then compare those fractions for letter D, letter C. Olivia and Hudson each have an apple. Olivia cuts hers into halves and each one piece. So that means she has a half left. Hudson cuts his apple into quarters. So here's Olivia. She has a half and she eats half of it. Hudson cuts his apples into quarters like this, and he eats 2 pieces. So he eats that. Okay, who ate more of their apple? Think about it. Okay, and then E and F, again, you're comparing fractions. F is a number line. G and I, anything greater than a half. Okay. So if I have a half like this, anything greater would be here. So now I have 3/4 would be greater than a half. So you can use a number line or a circle or a model. Here it says write the correct letter on the blank next to each fraction. First of all, you want to know your denominator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my denominator are 8s. So forth and so on, and then which letter goes with what? Okay. This is 4/8 right here, which also equals a half. So that's why you have the letter D. Okay. 3/4, just double 3, which is 6, double 4, which is 8, 6/8, which is F. Okay, and then you can do the rest. Compare fractions with less than, greater than, or equal to. Here's a plot line that we did before. So you're going to use the plot line to answer the questions. It says, how many students received a score of 94? Well, here's 94. Okay. How many X's are there above? 2. Okay. What was the highest score in the class? Okay. Well, here's the highest score in the class. There's no more letters, X's here. So what was the highest? 98%. So again, use the number line to answer the rest of the questions. And this is a picture graph. Okay, each bird represents 2 of them. So technically is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So there's 12 here. Here I have 2, 4, 6, 6 and a half. So 6 plus 1 more would be 7. So if one whole bird was 2, a half a bird would be 1. So now I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 plus 1 more is 11. And here they're all the birds are whole. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And then answer the questions using the paper graph. Okay. And then you're reading about the bubblegum facts. Read the text. And there's more text on page 2. And then answer the questions right here. Okay. Don't forget, Monday homework is due on Friday.